Now, in the World Cup 2026, you don't want to be sitting around looking for videos to watch online because you want to get entertained. Now, let people also go online to search for your own video. Let them also come online. They will meet your video and they will see your explanation. They will also react to it. Let people start reacting to your own particular video. Not that you waste your data or you use your data to always cash from. Let people also use their own data to cash from. But life is about, if you do for me, I do for you. If you watch people content, let your content be among those that is still online so that other people will also come and engage in it and also watch your own content. So don't just stick around the 2026 and doing nothing. All right. So if you don't know how to do any of these things, this particular page I will teach you everything that you need to do. So it's very important that you stick around. And make sure you share my video with your friends. And make sure you subscribe to this channel. The first we are going to do, we are going to go ahead and click on our CapCut. You can see we already have it on our phone. So just open our QuickCut. Now here's our QuickCut environment. So we click on new editing. Click on new editing, and then we're going to click on the video that we want to edit. Here's the environment. Let's play the video. As you can see, there the sound on this particular video. So it's very important that we are going to have to remove the sound. Okay, we're going to have to remove the sound. You click on the video, then I'm going to zoom it in to make sure that those bar you are seeing on top is completely deleted, so that the AI will not be able to detect that you are using a ready-made content. So these are the edits you are going to do. Now we're going to remove the volume. Click on the volume and drag it to the beginning so that there will be no volume at the end of it at the video. So as we play it from the beginning, you can see that there is no volume. There is no sound. The video has no sound. So we are most likely going to use your voiceover. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and split. Click on that button on your left hand corner to split. Then we're going to go ahead and delete this particular part out. Okay, we split that part and then we delete some part of it. So we come here to mirror. Click on your mirror to mirror it. Mirror is to make sure you change the direction of everything. If you understand what mirror is. So if I play it and discover that they are now turning to the left, they've already turned to the right before. Alright, you can see the other video is still turning to the right, but this particular one mirror is turning to the left. So I'm going to go over to add a text to it. So these are the few editings that you need to do. But I'm going to just go ahead and write something, moving to the front. Let's move it to the front line. So all these things, YouTube AI will see it as a different kind of video by adding all these features to it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in it there. Just look for a way to put it there. All right, so there's a lot of editing that we're going to do. So you play it, you see that the right top is going to be on the top. Now we're going to do something special. I'm going to increase the speed. And you can either reduce or increase the speed. I'm going to increase the speed a little bit. So it must be different from the original. Okay, it must be different from the original. Now I'll go over to split. Now splitting means that I'm going to go ahead and reduce the speed of this particular part. So splitting, I split it to reduce the speed of this part, as you can see. Let me play from the beginning so you can see. Now this part is very slow compared to the normal because I've already reduced the speed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and split it again and add more effects to it. So click on this particular one and I'm going to go ahead and drag it. So I want to extend the screen. You zoom it in by holding the screen and drag with your fingers. All right, you can drag with your fingers. Anyhow, let me play the video so you can see the difference. Here we zoom. Okay, so these are the few changes that you are going to be making. We are going to make the change every 5 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and split here also. Now this 5 seconds part, I'm going to go ahead and edit it. All right, so come here and split again. Here I'm going to add speed. I'm going to reduce the speed to make it slow it down. Okay, if you play it now, you see that the video is slow. You also slow down that particular part, so it cannot be the same thing. The video you are editing cannot be the same thing with the one you are uploading. There's a lot of work we're going to do. You can see this video is already different from the original one. As you can see, all this zooming we are doing is different from the original. We are zooming out, rather than cutting the clips. So here's the preview of what we have done so far. Okay. Right, once you go ahead and just cut this part, I want to add some editing to it. Here I'm going to go ahead and just increase the speed from this particular part. Increase the speed. And you can see that some parts is slow, while some parts, because you're definitely not going to just go to play the video like that. There must be a voiceover. You must add your own voiceover, or you must add you cannot use the original voice that comes with this thing, because YouTube AI will be able to detect it. So you're either going to just download another voiceover for football match and just put it there, right? So go ahead and keep zooming, zoom close to the ball. So once you zoom it, if you play this match, if you play it now, you see that that place will be zoomed automatically. So that's the purpose why we are cutting it half by half, because we are editing it little by little. So this is how you are going to go ahead and edit all this clip, because this football clip is not yours. So I'm going to go ahead and split this. And I'm going to add some few edits into it. Go ahead and split this also. That's 5 seconds. I think that's even less than 5 seconds, about 3 seconds part. So I'm going over to just go ahead and add some right up here. So I will just write something nice play. So you can just put this nice play here, and just, I'm just trying to do this so that you can know, once you are using the app, you can do all manner of edit, just to make sure that the video is not the same thing. The AI should not be able to recognize this video. If they catch this video, they're able to, they're going to, either ban your account or give you a strike. So YouTube is very, very strict. You must be zooming in to the ball, zooming out, putting some right up. As you can see, this is the clip of what we have done so far. We're also going to go ahead and just edit this other part also. See this part whereby they score this goal. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I zoom it in. Zoom it in. AI might think that maybe you were in the pitch watching the ball and you were videoing with your phone. So you will not be able to recognize this particular play as the original one that you downloaded. You will not be able to recognize it. Alright, once you make all this edit. So make sure you take your time to make your edit, just like as we are doing now. I'm just doing a replay to see areas where I'll have to work on. Okay, so this part where they score this ball, I want to go ahead and zoom to the clip, to the place whereby they hit the ball to the goal. So when this guy passed this ball from here, so I just zoom it in. Now this is not the original clip. That was not how it was from the original clip. We just did some editing, changed it. Okay, just going to come here and zoom this part in, zoom it in. The AI should not be able to recognize this football footage once they see it. They would think maybe you were on the pitch. Okay, so this is how to edit your videos.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.